Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Coochiecane All About Business show. We are here to, go on about businesses and bring in some businesses as well. And we're working on my sister to connect in here. So we can get this going so she can understand what the connection is. Sorry, it's got an echo. But yeah, so we in here today to talk about usually business with health and wellness. Catch up on some things. Because my sister been out of town. And I know she enjoyed her trip.
Hello.
What up, sis?
How are you?
I'm good. You?
Good.
Good. How was your trip?
We home, girl. We home. It was a journey. The trip is
Yeah.
good. It's just getting back home it took literally seemed like a day. Seemed like a day.
A whole day?
Yeah, it was crazy. We had to leave. Well, of course we had to check out the resort at like 10 something. Got to the airport. Then our flight left on time at like 2 something, I believe. 2 something. But
From the talking about for the
from
trip.
St. Thomas coming home, yes. So we were on.
What?
Yeah, see, this the thing. Me and Corey was on American Airlines coming home. And the kids and the twins and Erica, them, they was on Spirit. And they flight changed from 3 something to 6 something. Okay. They got
How did that happen?
all them delays, talking about storm delays. We did have a delay arriving because of a storm. We flew into Miami, they flew into Fort Lauderdale. So because of the storm, they claim all these delays. So, but why they missed their connecting flight to get home because of the delays. And Spirit wouldn't accommodate them to get them home. They talking about they couldn't have no flight for them to get home until Monday. Exactly, Monday, which forced them to basically get a hotel room in Fort Lauderdale and try to figure out how to get home. So what happened was the twins and Erica, they went on standby for the next day. But Coco and them and my kids didn't want to take the standby because there was no guarantee, especially if it was 6 of them waiting for standby, no telling who else. So they decided to go to Chicago, and I had to drive to Chicago as soon as I got home because I had delays on the way home too in Washington. As soon as I got home, I had enough time to come get in the tub. Corey got in the shower, and we had to hit the highway to Chicago. We was literally arriving.
What?
We arrived, and they was coming out the airport. Yes. So it was rough. I'm just thankful that Courtney knew how to drive because she drove home because it was rough. I didn't get home till like 1 something this morning.
What in the world?
Yeah, so
Is something is they doing with the traveling?
I don't know what's going on.
Personally,
I don't know what's going on with these airlines, but it just seemed like they have so many different flight schedules, and I don't think they're able to keep up with all these flight schedules and all these different delays happening. I end up sending an email to the airline today, letting them know everything that went on because, as you see, we came in and none of our bags was with us. They were still in Miami. We just got our bags delivered to the house. So I'm like, these airlines is messing up, but we pay an arm and a leg for these flights, pay an arm and a leg to get these bags supposed to be where they're supposed to go. And
yeah, because they arm and leg for them bags.
yes, so I sent the email and it'll take a while to get a reply back, but I'm hoping they do something about it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, because that is a little bit too
How was
much.
your
No
event
lie.
this weekend? I know you had an event this weekend.
Really good. A matter of fact, it was at a church.
Oh,
and it was a good event.
okay.
We had a lot of family there, so that too benefited from it, but
Yeah.
it was just no judgment.
Sweet. Sweet.
It was pretty good. Everybody loved the product, and they liked it because a lot of people was in pain and they needed it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Love it. So tell me about the new show
Trying
that you got
to
going on.
Okay, I'm trying to hit this thing, but it won't let me share it out.
Okay.
Is it letting me share it out?
It just I can share the video with friends.
Okay, see if you can share it and tag me in it. I don't know what it's doing.
Okay, let's see.
So this new show we got going is basically I don't know why I let you do that. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. It won't let me share it on my thing for some reason.
Where you want me to share it to?
We'll let you share it to our pages.
Yeah, I can share it to a group. Let me see.
Like, can you share it to me on my wall and your wall? Because I'm wondering, is it doing that since we had to change the settings and it said it takes like 24 hours?
Uh,
So I was like, it's like the whole different thing on there. I don't know why.
yeah, I was able to tag some people, and I could only like share it to different groups. But
Yeah,
what's
it's
the name?
okay. It should have been able to share both our names on our wall. I don't know why it's doing
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I had to change the settings on today, so I'm not sure. Maybe that was it
yeah. It probably
or
just takes
not.
some time to get updated, because.
Yeah, it's probably ain't even
But after
updated
you
yet.
finish it, you
Yes,
can hopefully be able to share it then.
yeah, because I was able to do this yesterday without having any problems, and then when I've had to go ahead and change to where if people can post on our wall or not, then they make me do other stuff on there, some kind of walls.
Hey,
Everything
boo.
has to have its
I
own
just
dignity
tagged a
on it.
couple
We got some.
people. She's a business entrepreneur too.
Hey, how you? Okay, okay. We'll have to get her on the show.
Yeah, definitely.
A little bit about our show. Our show is basically started this month. We are to put out new businesses, people that want to be known with their business, what they do. And like this month was like breast cancer month. So we took this initiation to say it's all about health and wellness. And you can introduce your business. It don't always have to be about health and wellness, but that is the main thing because breast cancer month is this month. And um, it's some things that people need to talk about because some people are scared to go to get checked.
Mm-hmm.
And the way things going now, everybody should be going to go get checked for something, you know,
I agree.
no matter what it is. And men need to be checked for prostate because prostate too is one of the highest numbers in men, and in Black culture. Period.
Yeah.
We get the most sicknesses. I think. No,
Yes, definitely, definitely. We did have a little delay. It was a little frozen. Yeah, she said men get so scared of a finger in they butt. Yeah, they really do. They really got some feeling about that. They don't like it at all. But you gotta get it checked. Period.
you do, and it should be a number one priority to be checked. I mean, that's how a lot of people like older they passed away so fast because they were scared to go to the doctor and see about themselves.
Yeah,
And yeah,
yeah.
so,
Trust me, I understand that. I lost a friend who didn't go to the doctor when they were sick, and when the autopsy came back, it was diabetes. And I'm like,
really,
yeah, my friend Derek was, God rest his soul, but he was sick. They thought he said he thought he had a cold or something, you know. But when the autopsy came back, it said he had diabetes or sugar or something like that. Yeah,
oh my god,
yeah,
okay, yeah, it happens. People be scared. Mm. Sometimes be too late. Too late. Yeah. Um. So yeah, that's basically it on my end. Did you find out any kind of things that was different down there that they're doing for businesses that maybe be a good note for some businesses down here?
Well, when I was in St. Thomas, actually they still got a
Hmm.
lot of stuff closed down. So as far as like their flea market and everything is closed right now. They're looking to reopen it, but right now it's completely closed. But I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still a lot of shops open. And we did shop with local entrepreneurs while we were there, just buying souvenirs and hats and stuff. So one thing about there, they negotiate prices a little bit more than what we do down here because our prices are kind of firm, but down there they do negotiate prices. You know what I mean? So you can talk them down or
So like, high,
huh?
if they high, they go low.
Yeah, they high, they go low, and they offer you alcohol to
Oh my god.
yeah. A lot of the stores they have top shelf whatever alcohol you want, pour you whatever you want until they get you to buy whatever they want you to buy. So that's one of their strategic marketing strategies, and I clearly work because I end up buying diamonds, and Corey end up buying diamonds.
The diamonds been cheap because there was some nice jewelry y'all
Thank
got.
you. We talked them down. I think I got a good deal. I mean, I'm not afraid what I paid for a little bit. But
I said I think
yeah, but yeah, I bought those diamonds and I ain't even got no necklace to it yet. But it was so pretty, I just had to have it because the diamonds are actually it's called blue diamonds, but they look turquoise. That's one of my favorite colors.
like,
And then
yeah.
white and then chocolate diamonds. I had to have all three together. And then Corey bought some diamond earrings. We did pretty good. I paid 5 for mine, he paid 4 for his. So yeah, so
That still wasn't bad. That was a
yeah,
good deal though on that jewelry.
she said
I thought that
she
was
heard
pretty.
they do the same thing in Russia. They give you a shot of vodka.
A shot of vodka.
That's our marketing strategy. But I don't know. They giving liquor down there.
Mm.
Yeah.
But they want you drunk.
Yeah.
That's so that you can, you know, and which is good. When you get off, you're already ready.
Right. Definitely. They definitely ready.
Yeah.
I mean, they have people, let me tell you something else. They have people on like every corner to get you to
Mm-hmm.
the stores because there's so many of them. They have people on the corner to basically like, okay, give my name, and they'll give you a deal. So they basically people with us out to help us. Like sometimes we have the boys with us. We do have them like waving the customers to us or passing out our oil. You know how you did at the she event. You was up front while we was in the back, kind of like getting them to us. You know, to get
Right.
customers over there to us. So, um, I mean,
Okay.
I did like that strategy too. Cause at first they weren't going down on the diamonds. I went outside. I'm like, look, you told me that they was gonna give me a deal. Like, I need you to go in there and get them to give me these diamonds or whatever. He's like, just go back in there and you got to tell them. And they eventually went down on them. So yeah,
Oh, that was good.
yeah. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
any other strategies that I seen. I mean, just everybody out there trying to get it because, you know, it's very expensive to live on those islands. Honestly, I don't even know how them people afford to live down there with the cost of how expensive the food is down there. It's just as high as Hawaii. 'Cause,
It's high.
man, let me tell you, we went grocery shopping twice while we was down there, trying to get food to cook in the rooms instead of going to eat out. But between going to the grocery store 2 times,
Mm-hmm.
we spent over 400 on groceries just to last us through the week. We wasn't even there a whole week, and mainly the only thing we bought was breakfast food. Yes.
Oh my
Yes, breakfast
God.
food, drinks, coconut got like some fruit or something like that. And I only brought hamburgers was the only dinner item that I bought. Everything else was for breakfast. And we literally had to go to the store twice. Water was like $7 a pack. Eggs was like five something. I mean, everything was very expensive. Very expensive. Yeah. So I don't know how they afford to live down there.
I ran into the day.
Huh?
Something I ran into today. I went to the store to get some
Okay.
ribs. Walmart was out of ribs. They said they had been out of ribs for some weeks. I said, dang. I said, okay. I left it alone. I needed some cabbage. No cabbage.
Mm.
Like the pandemic like thing is like really changing a lot with the groceries, because I have noticed that a lot. But to go into a store and they don't have a cabbage, I mean, you might not have no ribs. Okay, I understand. People come in, it's holidays, and people want to be out right now to get cold. But to not have a cabbage, yeah, there was not even cabbage.
Right. I
No.
saw something the other day, and I don't know if you, I think I might have shared it, but at the ports, they have so many trailers. I forget exactly what they're called, but on the water, they're just sitting waiting. Like, they said that we're getting ready to run out a whole bunch of stuff, and the prices is getting ready to skyrocket because I'm gonna have to just share the article with you so you can read it. But literally, the stuff is just sitting there because there's nobody to work to move it. So everything is for to be scarce again. I'm gonna send it to you, and you're gonna be like, "Wow, did you see that?" Let me see what she said. Alibaba. Uh, yeah, see, she in Decatur, Illinois, but maybe you saw that. Did you see that article that I posted where they saying that all that basically everything that gets trapped, gets to us imported by water or whatever, is just sitting there waiting to be transported, and nobody to move it, and it's a
I'm
lot.
trying to see if I see.
I,
I'm trying to see if I see a wall.
yeah,
Uh, you posted on your wall?
yeah, I shared it on my wall probably about 4 or 5 days ago though. Yeah, it's the yeah. She said she saw it's the map of all the containers just sitting there, and it's a lot of them. So they basically trying to give us some warning now, letting us know that we probably need to stock up again because things is for the, like you said, you already can't find certain things, and with the holidays and people wanting to, feed the families for Thanksgiving and stuff. I think either the prices is going to go sky high or they're going to run into some problems keeping the stores filled. Yep. When we get off here, I'll send it to you for sure if you can find it, but it's definitely on there.
Yeah, I was trying to find it to see if I can get on there, because that's definitely something that needs to be even shared. I mean, even on here, like
Right.
we might need to put it on here for people to know that is really happening, and that it's something to be aware of. If they're not aware of it, then it's bad. It's
Right.
bad.
Because it's really going to catch people off
Um,
guard, and then it's going to be like another, like you said, another pandemic situation where all the grocery stores was completely empty because they're going to panic again instead of slowly trying to get stuff stocked up now. You know what I mean? Before the
yeah, I
prices
wish I
go
could
up.
find. Yeah, I don't understand why. Um, I mean, I know some people don't want to go back to work right now because there's so much going on, and that's understandable. But it's got to be like, I think jobs just don't want to pay the money too.
Yeah.
So jobs that don't want to pay the money for these people to come in and to want to work for them, that makes it harder too.
Agreed.
You don't want to pay the bill, giving people a hard time when you come in there because you having a bad day. So you just feel like, forget it. You don't want to be involved with it or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I
I don't,
I've been seeing some crazy stuff. Somebody posted, just seeing on somebody's news feed, they somebody just worked for a certain employer. I don't know who the person was, who the employer was, but I think it might have been like a restaurant or something. And basically the guy or whoever it was had to call off of work, and they said they never miss any days. uh they are always going in on their days off, and their father passed away, and they needed to take a day because they weren't doing well with the death of their father, and they job like had a fit about it. And I'm like,
about them.
and they end up quitting after that. He quit. He said, you know what? I won't be back. But like, how can you not expect to give people a day off for bereavement? I
Mhm.
mean, like, what is your problem? Seriously, I couldn't believe the text messages that I read on that thread, but I'm like, wow. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I would have quit
yeah.
too. I definitely would have quit too. Just thinking about it, like how dare you? You know?
I, I, I definitely would have too, because that, I mean, people nowadays act like they have no compassion for things that's really going on, because people are really passing fast lately because of the COVID
Right.
and other situations. Because of Medicare or insurance that's not helping people pay bills, or people that's having veteran kind of benefits that they're getting cut. Also, and people that had used to be on narcotics, they're not having those no more because they're taking that away. So they're going through depression.
Mm,
So for those states are killing themselves because they feel like they want to commit suicide because they can't take the pain and can't deal with life right now because there's so much going on that it's just too much. And that when you go to work and you got to deal with it too, and besides your home, it's
right.
too much on people now. And instead of people reaching out, people get negative, so people don't want to work. You know,
Yeah, honestly, Corey going through something like that. He wants to work, but his doctor, still had him off of work, right? So
right?
these short-term disability companies don't be wanting to approve you. The FMLA companies that give you so much havoc trying to get these claims approved and stuff. And like literally he been off of work since like before August or whatever, and his doctors gave him a date to return to work, October the 26th. And his job was trying to force him to come back on the 19th, even though the doctor said not to come back on the 26th. Like, how you just gonna force somebody to come to work
Really?
talking about because his disability and stuff didn't get approved, and then after his doctor sent over more paperwork, then they send a letter approving it. But like literally, you go over 2 months without paying this man money. Like he's still waiting on money right now. Like he literally has had
For
no income
God,
for over 2 months, and then literally he'll probably end up getting money 2 days after he go back to work for all of those weeks. I'm like, why are they holding the money? Like, why don't they want to approve these claims?
why?
And then they send you to like three different companies to just get approval for them. I'm like, what does all these companies got to do with this? It's like it's just too much.
I think we might need to get an insurance person on here one day. Maybe they can talk to everybody, let them know, what to be looking for. Because we don't know, because we're not insurance people. We don't take care of claims to understand it. And I mean, they maybe they're short term too, because a lot of people working from home too with insurance. I do know that.
Yeah,
Our insurance is they working from home,
yeah,
so like get you in the bind that you don't even know, what to do.
right.
That kind
And
of
see, I do
kind of
appeals
stuff.
for insurance. She said she used to work in claims processing, and it's a dirty game out here. I work in appeals, so I deal with all the people who get denied or, wanting to cancel their policies and want money backdated and stuff like that. I have to basically go through all them individual cases, read them, and determine if we can give them what they're asking for after they've already been denied from insurance and stuff like that. So that's my job actually
Okay.
right now. Ain't that crazy? But I don't do
Yeah.
nothing with approvals for no FMLA or nothing like that. Or, that's totally
Right.
different field and I don't work in. So, right,
Right. And you wouldn't know nothing, don't work in it,
right.
or not
Yeah.
with that at all. So yeah, that is a big thing.
She said the best person
Yeah.
you could talk to is someone who hates their supervisor. That would be very interesting, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
Boy,
Definitely.
boy, boy.
Definitely.
But and another thing, all these jobs, now they got all these social media rules. You can't talk about them. You can't company name on there. Like they got people like responding to social media stuff, of course, at my job, like strictly just responding to social media stuff. But I mean, I don't know. If you don't want to be in the light of social media in a bad way, then that means you gotta do better as a company, period. That's it.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
So
Correct. 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 Um. I think that policy came up because people, they don't want to be blasted for a lot of things. Insubordination for one, discrimination for the second, wage, hourly, salary. They don't want to be responsible for none of that.
Mm-hmm.
So they feel like, if you get on there to do this, we can sue you, get money. You ain't get nothing because you just fired them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That kind of thing. So what are you getting out of it?
Right.
Nothing. And if they look at the law, it is a law that states that you cannot do anything to an employee that put anything on social media. Because why? Because it is social.
Mm.
So they can't do anything to anybody. So it's something that you should read on that about, is it legal to put social media of a business? It's legal. You can do whatever you want to, because this is a figure of speech. It's your figure of speech, and you're not at work. So that has nothing to do with whatever you say. It's a
Mm-hmm.
law. They cannot do anything to
Yeah.
you. Yeah. Some people don't know that, but yeah.
Yeah, that's something. All I know is they got all these different
Yeah.
anti-retaliation uh rules and stuff at these jobs, knowing they be retaliating in their own little ways. And it's just
Mm-hmm.
loopholes everywhere. Because Indiana is an at-will state, which means they can let you go for any reason. They don't got to tell you why they fired you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what she said. That's why she
Okay.
had them people sign them policies, because that's the loophole to the law. You sign all these, you got to do all these different trainings and stuff, and every year you got to redo these same trainings. Like every year you got to acknowledge that you did these things. You know what I mean? And then, like she said, they just only trying to protect themselves. Like it's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It, it's a backup for it.
Yeah,
It's a backup for it.
yeah,
So we had another thing come up. Someone had a question about, did we know that, let me see what it says. Do we know why Captain Crunch changed their name? I don't know. So I always thought it said Captain Crunch,
yeah, yeah.
but I guess it's Captain
Cap,
Crunch.
Capping? What? I never even noticed that. Corey love Captain Crunch. I might have some downstairs in the kitchen right now. So what are you saying? The
So
box say
yeah,
the box has changed?
the box has changed.
Oh,
Um, I don't
I
know.
gotta plug up my phone.
It's I don't know. It's supposed to be, yeah. I guess it's like, it's not capping. It's capping.
Oh,
It ain't captain.
well, yeah, I'm gonna have to look into
Yeah.
that. I'm plugging up my phone
Uh,
now. I'm on 5%. I hope it don't die, but I just plugged it up.
let's see.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to check the boxes. I'm gonna have to ask Corey, did he know that?
Yeah. So it does not say captain. So
Ain't
that was
that
the
it?
thing that came up. Like, do you really know? Yeah. So I guess that's part of the, what they saying, the the millennium
The what?
is changing. The millennium is changing because different products is changing things on names, and we probably thought it was
Oh
something else the whole time. It
man,
was
they keep
something else.
messing around with all kinds of stuff. Oh man, I seen where they for to make Superman. Superman is either trans. What is Superman for to be? Did you see that? Superman is now for to
They
be
doing it.
either a transgender or gay or bisexual or some mess like that.
Yeah, they changing that around. I think they doing that for, um they want to have so that superhero can be, for people that's kids that's probably wants
Bisexual.
to know, like, like, why don't we have that for our culture too? So I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, so she says she's making Superman bisexual. I don't know. They just
Okay.
changing so much stuff. I cannot keep up with it.
Yeah, I can't keep up with the things that are really changing. There's a lot of things that changed. It was something else they changed. I was trying to think of it. Was the I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to keep up. Tay be keeping up with all these little different things. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, she the one popped up on there with the. I said, you need to check with the captain. And she's like, no, it ain't captain. It's capping. I
Wow.
said, oh, it do happen.
Yeah.
um, so we're gonna do. We got a special guest coming on Thursday
Okay.
at 7, and she'll come in and talk about her business. And we're gonna get with the. I'm trying to think what's her name. I don't know. I can't think of it right now. Well, she got a business that she's gonna come on here. She tried to say it to me. I'm like, I'll just wait till you say it yourself. But she's gonna get on here and she's gonna talk about how her business what she makes is a health brand, and what it does is it helps the immune system. It helps with the digestive system, and it helps with like all the mucus. And she helped a lot of people that did have COVID. Whatever her product is, they ate it or they used it, and most of them people that was in the hospital real bad and they loved ones was able to take them stuff up there because they wanted it bad and they couldn't deny it, they came out.
Hmm.
Yeah. So
Oh,
she'll
yeah.
be on the show as well. Yeah. So I mean, we got, maybe we get Allie Baby on here next tomorrow evening or something on the next show
Yeah,
as
check her
well.
out. Yeah, she got
Um,
some stuff too. I'd love for her to get on the show. I got some of her products in my
yeah,
house. I support entrepreneurs. When we be at them pop-up shops, we be shopping with everybody. So I got some of
right.
her black soap. It's some aloe vera black soap. I bought it for all the boys, but actually I got one in my bathroom I'll be using too. And then she has some feminine wipes, and I bought a pack of them. I haven't used them yet, but I do have them. But yeah, she got some nice stuff. She do body stuff too, but um, I don't know if you saw last week she was outside. It was her birthday. Her birthday the same as your birthday. This is who I was telling you about.
Oh, that
Yeah, y'all got the same exact birthday.
birthday,
Yeah,
boo.
so she had told me about that pop-up shop that was downtown, and we both did pretty good down there. But she sells a little bit of everything, so I would love for her to come on the show and tell you about her stuff too. Yeah,
That'll
she got
work.
some body cream. She said
That'll
she got
work.
some body cream that will change your life. So yeah, yeah,
We'll definitely take it. We'll definitely take it.
yeah.
Um, I also want to catch up with a subject of marking. Is that, am I going to say that right? Marking.
You can say
I'm
that.
saying it right. Marking.
Yeah, first it was
Yeah.
leeching.
So you know what marking is. Like yeah, that too. But I'm gonna say marking. In
Okay.
well, yeah, leeching. Yeah. So um, we had 3 things happen to us this week. That was like, like I mean, it's okay. We have no problem with helping anybody out. We have no problem if you need an idea. We have no problem with sharing anything with you that we can help you benefit from, because we're going to benefit from our own selves growing as well, and we want you to grow. So I feel like, we got a lady, and I mean, she took more than maybe one person name of a company and used it. And so what happens is, when you're trademarked and when you have all these titles behind your name to hold your liability for your company, there's nothing nobody can do with it. And we had a lady, she took ours too. Well, there's nothing she can really do with the name because it's already marked. And so, like, if we can help you with another name, that's fine. And I mean, you might have your own business, what you want to do, but you should talk to that person to make sure they're comfortable with saying, okay, I'll give you another way of using it, or how to do it another way, so you don't get in trouble, get fined for um somebody else's name
Right,
for their company, because people put all that money involved in their business. That money and that name is marked, so there's nothing you can do with it when you want to take it out and do something else.
right.
You know.
So I can tell you that one of the biggest strategies out here now is what they call copycatting. It's very popular. And what basically copycatting is literally looking up a company and literally seeing everything that they do, and you do the same thing and try to monetize off of what they're doing. It's really a marketing strategy and a business strategy that a lot of people are doing. And so there's ways that you can go to people's websites and see exactly what apps they use on their websites. I mean, it's so many ways that people are literally copycatting you. And unfortunately, they've been copycatting Coochiecane, and I'm sure they've been copycatting other companies too. But just when you start to notice it, you just be like, wow, okay, okay. You know, I don't be knowing how to feel about it, but I do be seeing it, and I just be like, okay. And then like one
Yeah.
of the people that I noticed, I literally tried to reach out to one of the companies to network after I seen that they was already taking some of our words. They never even responded. I'm like, okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
crazy.
And we didn't have this happen in the way in the beginning when we first started. Someone took our name, tried to take everything we was making, doing at the same time. We was already in the process, and so they couldn't do it. So I don't know if she ever changed her name, but she got fined, a big fine for that. Because she actually posted it. Her fine was up to $50,000 for stealing someone's name for their company. So I mean, you have to be aware of things like this when you're doing it, or if you have a company and you want to make sure that it's legitly done right, to make sure that you do not get your name taken away from you. You want to make sure you have everything in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in a row.
Yeah, like we had noticed that someone had purchased the domain Coochiecane.com. You know, we have Coochiecane.site. We're trying to get
Right.
Coochiecane.com, but when I put up Coochiecane, it's like, what was it, like some weird, like, what was it? It wasn't no, the company name wasn't even Coochiecane, it was Cane. But it's just weird. It's just weird how people will literally probably be trying to find Coochiecane, our products, and they type in Coochiecane.com by accident instead of Coochiecane.site and find this weird company, and they probably think we fraudulent or some mess, you know, just stuff like that. It's just crazy.
Correct.
It's
Correct.
crazy. So we're
Correct.
gonna
And
try
it
to
can
get that. We're gonna try to buy that domain back as soon as I'm gonna have to call back and check and see if it's available or whatever. But yeah, we're gonna have to try to get that soon.
definitely, definitely. And we have a couple people on our team. Hopefully, we can get them on here, Trina them, and they can talk to you more about things that you might need for your business that will help you. That they are licensed to do, and get you on the right track so you do not go to stray to the left instead of going right with your business and keeping you on the same accord. And you know, if they need to help you with business credit, they also help with that as well. If you need advice of that, they help you as well on that level as well too. So we every day right now to Saturday. um, some days we're doing at 12:30, but it only depends when I'm not working from home or school
Yeah,
or anything. But our late is 7:30. And if I don't have any requests for 12:30, I don't get on anyway. But so usually we've been holding it from 7:30 in the evening, only except for Saturdays we're not on here. But every other day we're on here.
sweet, sweet, sweet.
So
So yeah, I'll definitely start telling people about it because I know a lot of entrepreneur people. So if you that link that you have shared to get on the show, can you share it again? I'm gonna post it in all these entrepreneur groups that I'm in because I'm sure people love to highlight their businesses because it's basically giving them free marketing. Basically, you know, people,
correct,
you know,
correct,
so if they don't do it, they really not that serious about their business. Because if you're serious about your business, you're gonna try to get on any platform that's going willing to share your stuff, you know, because
correct, correct.
everybody charging. So
Yeah, and I know a couple people that, I told them that we was having a platform. Well, they started a platform too. So, it's okay too. So maybe they'll get a couple people that we don't get and get them out there as well.
right.
But that's business, that's marketing, helping other people to understand. That's how you get the word out for people to understand what kind of business everybody got to get them out there in the world.
Hmm. So to
Yeah.
be
So
continued. That's what I always say. To be continued
yeah.
on everything. Because boy, this journey, it's a journey,
Yes.
but we working it.
So well, we thank y'all tonight for tuning in to the Coochiecane All About My Business show, and we will see you tomorrow evening at 7:30 with someone on live, so y'all be ready and find out who this special guest may be.
All right.
All right.
Y'all, good night.
All right, sis.
Love you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.